Hi, this is another love reading. Got all the cards out here. Just don't know the signs yet. Get out of here. Get out of here. I just shuffled the crap out of these and we got Leo and Aquarius again. I just did a Leo Aquarius reading. This is a different Leo and a different Aquarius. This is not a long term, already established. This is something new and exciting, and two people are in love with each other. This isn't a breakup. The other one, if you're Leo Aquarius and it's a breakup and it's weird and you're like, what the? It's not this one. This is two people who are really, really sick of not being together, but there's some issues here. And, hmm. Okay, let's talk about the characters that we have in this little romantic comedy here. I have a lot of hope for this, by the way. I think this is truly beautiful love. There's something, though, that is going to keep you apart, like just for now. And if you don't want to listen to whatever rambling 20-minute long tarot reading, it just, you have to wait for now, because there is a situation or a person in one of these two's life that will sabotage it, that will make sure it doesn't happen, that will do everything in their power to make sure it doesn't happen. So, like, as of today, if you're like jumping out of your skin and like practically crying and howling at the moon to be with them, you just still have to wait. And the only contact at this point, it needs to be just friends, just for right now. But just because it might seem scary or difficult doesn't mean that you shouldn't fight for it. You should fight for it. And there's a little bit of emotional baggage, I guess you could say, on both sides, and we could talk about that a little bit. But what you're not going to do is play games or cat and mouse or back and forth. I feel like an honest conversation kind of needs to be had, where I feel like there needs to be confirmation that, like, on both sides, like, you're feeling this right, like, you're feeling this right, and I think you both are. But up to this point, maybe it's all been just like inferred, or flirty, or that thing where you can't really tell, like, are they really into me? Do they only just want to be friends? They do want to be friends, but also on both sides, they want a commitment and a relationship. Both. On both sides. But on this other side, whoever this artist is, they got a piece of work in their life. Let me tell you, a piece of work. Whether it's a mother or an ex, it's like some little viper person who just likes to make everyone miserable, and they can do something to them right now that it's like they are vulnerable to. They are vulnerable to. So, um, if you're the one that wants to make the first move and you don't understand why they haven't made theirs yet, it's not because they don't want to, and it's not because they're playing with you. It's because they are really worried about what this other person might do to you, to them, and it's killing them, and they're very frustrated. Like, they think about you all the time. Like, it's, if you see each other, it's not just when you see each other, it's like they think about you all the time. And you're inspiring them to make new art. And okay, let's talk about who we're, but What's that song? Some nights all I think about is you. Late night in the middle of June. Heat waves been freaking me out. Can't make you happier now. What does he say? You deserve a better life than this? Like, this person wants to give you everything, and they can't right now. They just can't. But they think about you like every night. And over here on the other side, it's like they're thinking about this person all the time too. But it's a different song. It's more like Elliott Smith or something. Hmm. It's a little bit sadder, a little bit more. It's because this person doesn't really understand that this person's hesitation has nothing to do with how much they want them. I feel like this person who is in a really good position financially, they're very stable, they're a very hard worker. I think they're a CEO or they run a company, or they're a jack of all trades, and they've created a very abundant life for themselves, or they came from an abundant family or something like that. But they're feeling very melancholy about this whole thing, and it's almost like a sad love song to them. And it's a little bit of a sad love song to them too, but this person feels like someday they could give you a better life, but they just can't right now. And they know you deserve better. Okay. Innkeeper. So, this is a person who is either into hospitality, or they are just someone that makes you feel at home and comfortable. They provide emotional support to others. They enjoy learning and gathering wisdom, always learning, aware of the higher purpose in life. The problem could be that they refuse to ask for help. Like it says here, maybe they have a problem delegating and they end up just doing a little bit too much. Because it's like, this person is, if you want something done, you got to do it yourself. And occasionally they get a little bit in over their head with, what is it, burning the candle at both ends or something like that? Self destructive a little bit. So I feel like this person might be judging themselves, but it's kind of just projections onto this person that doesn't really have anything to do with how they feel. Yes, this person either comes from wealth, or they've built a very wealthy, comfortable, I want to say like almost estate, like they might have a ranch or an estate or like a villa or something, or they live on like the top of the hill in the town, and this other person might be from like down the street, downtown, uptown girl, this uptown girl, downtown man, something like that. She's been looking for a downtown man. That's what I am. Yeah, that's cute. So there's some differences here, but you both love each other and are both longing for each other. One person is more of a nature baby. The artist, surprisingly, is more of a city person here, always creating. They are inspired by everything. Like, they could sit and listen to the subway train go, and they'll hear a symphony, and they can go home and maybe paint a picture that kind of transcends what anyone else has ever done. Or they combine multimedia, something like that. Supremely gifted and talented, but they're inspired more by being in the city. This person is a little bit more inspired by being in nature. If they don't have trees and like a waterfall around them, they don't really feel at home. This person, I feel like maybe feels more at home in the city, where they don't have to worry about wild animals or not having enough paint, or like all their wires and cords for whatever they're doing. For somebody that's always the wires and always the cords. The way to this person's heart is through their stomach, though, by the way. And I think that that's perfect. Like, this person knows how to cook. This person knows how to make someone feel at home. They're going to have your coffee ready with already as much like milk and cream as you, milk or cream or sugar as you like in it or something. Or they know how to do copycats of like popular high-end restaurants or something, or they could literally own something like that. A really nice expensive sushi place or something. And this person is, let me say it this way, is still beginning to build their fortune, and that's where their insecurity lies. And it's almost like this person's people will judge them for who they are and how they live, and this person's people will judge them for who they are and how they live. You know, it's like all rich people are evil or something, you know, and that is obviously not true. Obviously not true. It's not all blood money, you know. I think this person's worked very hard in many different areas, or they're a coordinator of like a really well known hub of some sort, hotel, culinary, like exceptional culinary experiences, just kind of what I'm hearing there. But I don't know, maybe we're talking about people that actually live in San Francisco, or that's where you're going to meet up if you haven't met yet, and this is coming up next month. This person wants to marry you. This person wants to marry you. This person has a bit more of a fear of commitment, but they will get over it. What they're really worried about is this violent person or these violent people. The Queen of Swords twice, the Prince of Swords upright, the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. So this person has like a mean mama and some mean brothers or something like that. And they know how they are. This person has some talkity family. Everyone's business is everyone's business, and nobody keeps anyone's secrets, and everyone talks about everything, and there's really no respect for privacy. So on both ends, this relationship needs to stay private. It needs to be starting off as friends. Be okay with that. And know that you do both want the same thing, but timing is everything here. We got Judgment twice here with Queen of Swords ill-dignified reverse twice. Let me show you this. Could be, they had a mean mama, so they didn't understand that when they got with this person, they were just getting with someone that was just as mean as their mama. But they're very beautiful and stunning, but they're very cruel. If this is an ex, they're very cruel. If this is like a mom and a sister, they're very cruel. And this person is very different from them. And they're trying to, if this isn't you, they're trying to protect you from that. And right now they can't. Then we got this guy and this guy who are, it's like flotsam and jetsam. It's two peas in a rotten little pod. Prince of Pentacles in reverse, Prince of Swords. I don't know. Maybe she's like protecting your life if you're a guy over here. and you're like a boss CEO and all of that. Or there's evil family and evil kids from another evil kids from another relationship or something, and it's like this person is so frustrated because they finally found the one. They're like, that's the one, that's wifey, or that's my husband, or that's whatever. It's like, this is that moment and I can't take it and I can't jump on it, and it really is frustrating to them, and it's really causing a lot of sleepless nights, but they just can't take that step right now and put you in danger. They're a real one. This one's a real one. And it's like, what you don't know won't hurt you right now. So don't worry if they seem distant, or if it seems like there's something they're not telling you. It's not that they're in love with someone else. And it's not that they want to be with someone else. And it's not that they still want to deal with this. If it's an ex, it's not that they still want to be with this person. But they might have to just really watch their back, watch their front, watch their sides. You are slightly, what you don't want to tell them, what you feel ashamed to tell them, is you are kind of worried about the money situation, but you want them to know that you would never, or they want you to know that they would never let that keep you apart. Like, they would never let that keep them away from you. They still want that commitment. They still want to start working together and enjoying life together. They don't want to go on vacation anymore. It doesn't mean anything without you. They want to go with you. But I mean, there is like that, maybe they grew up not so wealthy, and so the hidden fear is to go back to not feeling safe again or something, but that is their own fear that they don't want you to ever have to worry about, because I think this person does come from at least a family that's supportive. So they're supportive family, even if it is like loud and messy. And even if they had an opinion, they would never try and like keep this person away from this person. They might talk, they might make fun, it might be a bunch of hyenas and chickens talking together, but they would never go to the lengths that this person's family would go to keep y'all apart for whatever reason. For whatever reason. So this is frustrating for the both of y'all here, but it's magical. It's like, what will come out of it? It brings out the best in you. You're both a jack of all trades, but on different ends of the spectrum, and it's like coming together is this beautiful symphony of a relationship with infinite potential for abundance, for wealth, and for true love. This is like a god and a goddess who's like, the sum is greater than its parts. And if you haven't met this person yet, it's coming. This person's secret hidden fear is that you will, like, because you have more money, somehow put them in a position to be subservient to you. And they never want that, and they've never wanted that. And oh, see that light? It's scary to them, maybe, to be with someone from wealth like that because of how they were taught to see it, maybe. But that's just a hidden fear, and that's not your fault, and that's something that they will figure out themselves. You're not their ex. But if they were dealing with this person and it was like this, they were very beautiful, but they were very cruel. There may have been some mental illness there. If it's not the archetype, which would be very critical, always dismissive, nothing they do is ever good enough, their art is never going to make it, they're never going to make it, they're wasting their time, something like that. Or just completely overbearing, which I feel all of those apply. Then we're talking about Aquarius or Libra or a Gemini. So it could be a Gemini where they They didn't know who they were going to meet coming home from work that day or coming home from tour or whatever. They didn't know which face was going to show up. And the best thing that can come of this is them getting away from those people. The best thing that happens is that in a safe and timely manner, not just all at once because you feel it, but when this person does feel like it's safe, they will be left maybe by their entire family or by this person, or they do something that burns the bridge, and all of a sudden it's a no contact where they decide to go no contact, or this person goes no contact, slashes their tire, tries to burn down the house or something, and gets arrested and thrown in jail. And it's a final judgment call that they are finally able to make that they wish they could make right now. So a few more steps for them in their hero's journey before they can embark with you on this beautiful, incredible adventure between two very apt people who understand the world and the universe and can come together and really be the best that they've ever been together. But first, you have to take it slow and just be friends. And if that conversation hasn't happened, maybe it's time to do it because y'all are going crazy. No, not yet. Not even the conversation yet. Keep it very friendly. Keep it very friendly because this person is being watched. This person is being watched and monitored and followed at all times. So if they are seemingly kind of cruel to you or short to you, it's for your own safety just for now. Oh my God. And I'm going to keep it vague for my own safety. Can I see a timeline here? How about that? Can I see a timeline maybe? The wheel? I wish y'all could see my face right. I'm rolling my eyes so hard right now because to me sometimes that means it's a surprise. We're not gonna tell you. Maybe next week, maybe next month, whenever divine timing comes. So I don't know. Or if I want to cheat, I could say like 10 weeks. It's really gonna start getting going here. Yeah, it's just you just can't move right now. So do the best you can, make lemonade out of lemons right now and rest easy with the maybe the different perspective that you needed to hear was that they're in love with you. And they're kind of pushing you away for your own good right now, but they can't wait to get untangled from whatever this God, horrible family, horrible business, horrible contract, toxic everything, just kind of wicked, devious jackals. Okay, and for you, if you're feeling super, super depressed about this, I wouldn't like start any new medication next week or anything. With Mercury retrograde, it's almost like it's going to be a couple weeks of confusion unless you are already going to, of course, talk to your doctor. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physician, I'm just a random person. But if you're feeling really messed up emotionally because of this and you're wondering, is it all in my head? Is this even, it's not all in your head. If all of these little clues line up, it's not all in your head. It's just for your own safety right now. And it's going to bring you so much joy and peace. And you'll feel like back in the groove of things again, like back on top of the world again. You're very either affluent on this side or very, brilliant and creative on this side. And once y'all are able to safely come together after this, some kind of burning bridge is going to happen for this person where, no, maybe that's like a weird, if you're not part of our religion, we're going to kick you out of the family. If you don't marry who we say, or arranged marriage or something, we kick you out of the family or something. And it's like the greatest thing that ever happened to this person. It was like the best thing that could ever happen to that person is this harsh judgment from those harsh people that they're going to be so much better off without in their life. And this person's family, although they're a little obnoxious or messy, there is love there and there will be acceptance eventually. And the family, there will be family for this person in a way that's makes them feel honored, welcome, and safe. But this is a process. Do fight for it. Don't give up. Don't give into playing games cat and mouse with each other. It can't happen right now, so be friends. Be their friend. And if to be their friend they need you to give them distance right now, that's what you're going to do. I'm really excited for you guys to finally be able to hold each other in real life. Just not right now. So hang in there. There is love there. And yeah, they're thinking about you every night, just like you are. Okay, Aquarius Leo, new budding romance reading. It feels like a heartbreak, but it's going to be true love and happy ever after. So hang in there. Okay, it's just the beginning. See you for the next one. Bye bye.